Hi everybody, this is a Work and Roller channel again, and today I will tell you about my number one guitar, and this is the Les Paul. I bought it in university in my early days with guitar. I will never sell it, and this is my favorite Les Paul, and it's even not a Gibson. This guitar called Bernie. Bernie was made by the Fernandes guitars factory. Now it's closed, unfortunately, and a little bit sad, but I'm a lucky guy that I have their guitar in my hands. This is a very cool copy of the original Les Paul, original Gibson. This is a whole mahogany guitar without the maple cap, like the original Black Beauties, like Les Paul Custom. This guitar falls from the couch, maybe from the stand, and you have the crack of the paint, and you can see the mahogany here without the maple. I have a couple comparisons between this Les Paul and other Les Pauls, Gibsons, some Yamahas, some Tokais, Grecos. I also have a comparison with the LTD ESP, maybe it was 600 series or 1000 series, and I can tell you that this is not the best guitar from those many Les Pauls, but it sounds cool. This guitar had very weak vintage humbuckers. I changed it with the EMGs. It's not the typical set of the EMG, it's 60 and 60. 260s. I saw one guy in the internet who put 260, 2 EMG 60 in his guitar. It sounded very cool, and I thought, what the heck, I need to try it. Maybe later I will put some classic DiMarzios in it. Maybe if you experienced guy with the Les Paul, please give me some suggestions under this video what type of the pickups I need to install in my Les Paul. So this is a classic Les Paul without the maple cap and without the Gibson logo on the headstock, but don't look on the logo, just listen. Les Paul is the perfect guitar that many rock stars played on. Jimmy Page from the Led Zeppelin, Peter Green, Fleetwood Mac, Bob Marley himself, Gary Moore, Joe Perry from the Aerosmith, Neil Schon from the Journey, Tom Scholz, Boston, Frank Zappa himself, Slash from the Guns N' Roses, Zakk Wylde from the Ozzy Osbourne, Kirk Hammett from the Metallica, James Hetfield from the Metallica, but I have my special top 5. This is of course the Randy Rhoads, Ace Frehley from Kiss, this is a Vivian Campbell from the Dio and Def Leppard later, John Sykes from the Whitesnake, and the Doug Aldrich from Dio, Whitesnake, and now he's in the Dead Daisies. This is my top 5 famous Les Paul guys. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, hit the bell, push the like button, and please write something in the comments for me about the Les Pauls, about your experience with these guitars, and watch the other videos, the projects with the painting of guitars. Les Paul is not only classics, it's the beautiful piece of art, because it has the classical shape. The acoustic guitars have pretty same shape, and you can't beat this, because this is the ideal design of the classic guitar. This is ideal design of the guitar itself, of the neck joint, two humbuckers, fixed bridge, two volumes, glued neck, long tenon. Always Les Paul is famous about that they have long tenon and big sustain, and this guitar has crazy sustain. When everybody talk about the guitar sound, you can tell that this is sound like Strat, this is sound like Telecaster, this is sound like Les Paul. Because this is classics that everybody knows, and everybody wants to have at least one in his collection for the sound references and maybe for the fun. For the fun of use, for the fun of playing, because we are guitarists, we want to play on the guitar, not to have the guitars in their cases. And I have my favorite, my trusty Les Paul from the end of the 80s, so it has pretty the same age with me. I'm 35 now, maybe this guitar is about 33 or 35 too. So it's pretty cool when you have the guitar that has the same age as you. I want to tell you the whole story of buying this guitar from Japan, and this is quite unusual. In our country, especially in that times, in the Belarus, there were a couple of music stores, and you couldn't buy the really great guitar there. And if you want to buy really good guitar, you need to buy something on the used market. Used market was even smaller, but there were guys that can deliver the guitar to you. They deliver the guitars from the USA and from the Japan. So on the local web page we connected with other guitarists, we discussed some guitars on the forums, and there were a couple guys that can do such thing. I have a very low budget today, but that day it was a huge amount of money. It was 1,000 bucks. I worked hard for the whole summer. I worked as a construction worker, I did all the dirty job for the whole summer. Another problem, at those times you even couldn't buy something from eBay, from Amazon, from the whole world, because we lived in the special country. So this guy sent me some pictures of the guitars that I can buy. Very crap pictures on the telephone, Japanese description without any details, just the price and the price for his work, like $100 to deliver this. I had no options, so I told, okay, let's go. He told me that he hadn't money on his PayPal account and we just hadn't the opportunity in our country to make this. That man find some other strangers that wanted to withdraw money from some online casino or something like this on the poker tourneurs, and he connected us. And I just thought that this story is like a Cold War movie from the 60s. But no, this was 2008 and there were a lot of technologies. Apple just released the iPhone, people enjoy the global world, but I lived in Belarus. The story from my side. I met some strange guys in the center of the city. They told that they had the phone call with that guy from the guitars. I gave all my money for some stranger guys. They told me that everything is okay. Money go to that man. I never see him too. I just texted him. On my way home, I just have stray thoughts that just a fake guy who take my money and say that everything will be okay. I was nervous for the whole month, but later had a package and there was this guitar. This guitar flight from Japan to Russia, then drove through the pretty big part of Russia to Belarus, and then it drove to my home. And everything was excellent. Because you know, here we have the awesome break angle from the Les Paul. This is a plus, but you have very weak place here. When the guitar falls a little bit or just hits something, you can break your neck. And this is a typical downside of the Les Paul. You can glue it later, of course, everything will be okay. There are many Les Pauls with a broken and fixed headstock. And this guitar was fine. And look at this. Les Paul is the key. So you can play the jazz licks here, even with these EMGs. You can play the most powerful metal power chords, drop tuning here, and it will be amazing. Because this guitar inspires you, and this guitar has the rock history. When you take it by your hands, you feel like a rock star. You even don't play any notes. You even don't pluck your strings, but when you feel it, when you put it on your strap or maybe on your knee, it's like you are ready. It's like you want to play something brutal or maybe something amazing, something that people can listen. So thank you guys for being with me, watching this video. Buy yourself a Les Paul or maybe just open the case and play it, because this is one of the best guitars in the world. Bye!